Tampa, Florida has become the homeschooling capital with 10,000 students last year. Classical Conversations CEO Leigh Bortins and owner of and director of Trinity Homeschool Academy in Tampa, Corey McCown, joins us now. Thank you both for being here. Corey, is the geographic component, is it just, hey, we can live wherever we want, might as well live in some nice weather while we educate our kids properly? Why the explosion of homeschooling, and specifically in Tampa?
We have had a lot of people move to Florida over the past couple of years, but I think Hillsborough has just had a history of homeschooling, and the infrastructure for things for homeschool students to do has just grown over time as the population has grown.
By infrastructure, Corey, just to stay with you real quick, what does that mean?
Well, in Tampa, we have homeschool co-ops like the one I run, where students can come and take courses. At ours specifically, ours is where they can take courses from highly educated people. They're not just another mom teaching. As you know, we have high school human anatomy that's taught by a doctor, and cooking that's taught by a chef. So high quality classes. We also have anything and everything your child's interested in is available in Tampa.
Absolutely.
There's theater, there's sports, there's you name it, your child can do it.
No doubt. Leigh, you run a huge classical Christian homeschooling network. Why this explosion in your mind?
Well, I think that those of us that know that education is simply the soul of a society as it passes from one generation to another, and know that family and not government is the proper jurisdiction, their eyes of the families that believe that have been woken up over COVID. And when you have infrastructure, like the other guests pointed out, like Classical Conversations has been in the Tampa area for 15 years, parents go, I have a friend who I can do this with. Maybe it's not so scary after all. And I just really applaud all those folks down in Tampa and across the country who are doing so well to provide alternatives to government education.
And Leigh, real quick, that graphic we just showed is from the Washington Post. They're noticing, which means politicians are going to notice. What does that mean to you?
Well, you know, it means that they're going to be more afraid. There's even bigger news no one's talking about. We're entering the third generation of homeschoolers. It used to be everybody knew a homeschooler. Now everybody is working with a homeschooler. And the woke elite is beginning to be afraid because they're seeing the power that a child who is taught that they are loved by their family and that they love their government, love their country, and they love their God are very formidable people who actually will build our civilization rather than destroy it.
That's dangerous to people who want control. I commend you both, Corey McCown and Leigh Bortins. Thank you for what you're doing and for educating our audience. You got it. All right, we'll be right back in a moment.